Hello, TCG enthusiasts, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Testing. The series where we do a best 2 out of 3 one day to see how well I do with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. So anyways, I thought I'd bring back a cult classic itself. I hope you had your salad greens, because it's time to check out salad. As I stated, we have some salad here. If you don't know what that means, it's just Salamangreat. A good tossed salad of everything you want. This deck is probably the best for one thing. The salad engine is just so small, you can get a lot of stuff into the deck. So anyways, let's do the card by card. First, we have the 3 Flame Buffalo, or Buffalo. We got the 3 Spinny, we got the 3 Foxy, double Jaguar, single Falco, single Gazelle. That is, of course, the monsters of the Salamangreat. For the hand traps, we have triple Nibiru, triple Drone Lockbird, triple Ash, double Ogre, double Effect Veiler. Again, as you can see, the small engine of Salamangreat monsters here means you can stick a lot of hand traps in this deck. For the spells, we have a single Sanctuary, a single Will, triple Circle, double Sign and Miming, triple Tactics Talent, a single Pot of Desires, triple Imperm, 1 Roar, and 1 Rage. For the extra deck, we have number 41, we have our Mirage Dahlia, we have a Zeus, because you can go into this, funny enough. We have Link Rebo, we have the Update Jammer for the OTK play, we have Splash Mage, we have Transcode Talker, we have Heat Soul, we have Access Code, we have Triple Bay, and then triple Sunlight Wolf. For our side, we have triple Crow, 2 Kumungus, 1 Dogoron, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple D-Barrier, because this does deal with the Kashtira matchup, and triple Gozen match. Again, we are all fire, so basically we can just Gozen match a deck that has multiple attributes, and we'd be fine. A fun combo you could do is Gozen, and then you could do the Rivalry, because all my monsters are Cybers. So I could stay within the Cybers archetype as well, so pretty fun combo you could do there. Another style you could do with this deck is that you could put the Code Talker monsters in here to allow you to get like the Code Talker counter trap as well, but that version we are not playing today. So let's see how well we do with Salamangreat. Alright folks, so here we are. Salad likes to go first, but it can go second to break up the board. We're gonna try to go first here. No, we didn't win the rock, paper, scissors. Alright, so we did pull 3 hand traps, and we pulled the 1 of Gazelle. That's the nice thing, is when you get the 1 of Gazelle in your hand. Anyway, the opponent's going to start with a Pot of Prosperity. He's sending off 6 to look at the pot. Now the question is, what do they play? There's a lot of decks that could play Pot of Prosperity, like Burbs, which would be really nice with this Drone Lockbird, because we can stop the Burbs altogether. Anyways, we'll see what's on the pot. It's Kashtira. Well, we do have the big rock. Well, anyways, he did stop this because Droll actually has to go to the graveyard to activate. So yeah, Droll is like one of the few things. Yeah, and we can't even use Ghost Ogre either, because we can't use either if he's Fex, because both these guys have to go to the graveyard. And when there's a card that basically tells you, no, you don't get to play in the graveyard, that's pretty fun. Anyways, we're just gonna go Nibiru on them. It's the number 1 hand trap that quickly deals with their board. We'll do it as the last thing they want to activate, because we do get timing when they switch to like the end phase. He's gonna get a Rise Heart off, of course, our Fenrir. He's going to trigger Rise Heart here. And summon Rise Heart. He's going to, of course, make, the Shengarir. Rise Heart will be triggering here. Shengarir will, of course, start the process of milling. Alright, we did lose a Circle, a Jag, and the 1 of Pot of Desires. Not that we ever want to use it against a deck that's going to banish half of our deck. Alright, so he's going to target the Pride, protect itself. Yeah, he's going to send the Unicorn. Interesting. He decides to trigger that. Alright, so now he's going to go, of course, into this friend right here, and that's, yeah, we're done. Now the big problem is, again, we're also under that shifter as well, and still has plays. All right, well, we're not going to trigger anything here. We're not going to go into any of our engine here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take 200 points of damage. Kill that. Of course, it's just 31, so I mean, it really can't do much to me in any essence. We'll go to main phase 2, and we'll set this, and we will... Opponent doesn't even know where we're on just yet because we haven't triggered anything. I will trigger Ghost Ogre here that destroys the continuous spell card, so it can't be activated. He's going to go to battle here. He's going to decide to punch for one whole 100 damage. 100 more than I did to him. As long as that isn't an effect monster. Alright, well, we're doing pretty well. So, depending on what his face down is, trigger Foxy. We will get off the top of Rage, which is not bad. That's actually pretty nice for us. We will go to our good friend Mr. Mirage, and then we will trigger the Jaguar in response. Alright, we'll chain this backwards. You chain 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐄 1, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐄 2. Trigger 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐄. We will send, I think we're gonna send the Spinny here. Yeah, we're gonna send all, yeah, we want to send the Spinny as much as but no, we'll get the Jag. So anyways, we're gonna go trigger Spinny effect. Summon itself again. If it leaves the field, it gets banished, but it's not gonna matter because we're just gonna turn right into a XYZ monster. So now it ignores that fact that it was summoned using its condition, at least. It can't reuse the condition. So anyways, we'll send one material. We're going to eat an Imperm here. That turns off our Imperm, the Almara. We failed, of course, that. Can we go for the OTK? Let's see. It has to be level 2. It has to be 2 level 2 monsters. So we can't go Splash Edge here just right now. Nothing we can really do. I guess we will just go 1 and 2. We'll trigger that to send that away. Trigger this. There's nothing really worth getting. So maybe that was probably not the best idea to play. But anyways, if you don't know, this deck does not punch hard, does not punch very fast. No, I'm not triggering fair. The field spell effect allows me to gain life points by turning this monster to 0, which is not what we're going to do at all. Well, he knows what that is, but like I said, we still have 2 cards. No. We're gonna... Oh shoot, I totally forgot. Right, we actually messed up here. I'm gonna actually have to send the Salamangreat, this Sunlight Wolf, to the graveyard to trigger this. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting how Salamangreat plays. I need to take this effect. I actually need to take the effect of this monster can attack a defense. But well, of course we'll use the Bailings here because I'm an idiot. I mean, that's still 28, so I mean, that is something hard to go over. Alright, well, from this point, of course, we will summon a Foxy, trigger Foxy. Get off the top, nothing. Flame Buffalo is not a Salamangreat monster, if you were wondering. We can go Splash Mage, Resurrect one of my 3s, turn that into Update Jammer. Update jammer to transcode into access code effect. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. He'll trigger a splash. Let's target the Gazelle. Gazelle has no effect on the responses right in the moment. Summon the Spinny. This will banish it, of course. We will go into update jammer. Then we will go into transcode talker. Yeah, and our opponent saw we were getting the OTK there. All right. So we know what we're playing now. So he's going to be going at first. 0% chance he's not. So these really are. All of these traps are really good for going. Do we bring the DD Crows in? But he doesn't. He already badges practically all his stuff. Do we bring these kaiju in? No, I think we actually have this deck pretty well mustered to deal with Kashtira. Alright, well, not the greatest, but we did open a way to get into Gazelle. We did open the one of Field Spell, which is annoying. Okay, friend just opened Shifter again, alright. Sometimes they just open the Shifter. And he's gonna go for the spell card. During your main phase. Yeah, so it has to chain and it has to activate effect. Alright, well let's see what else you got in your hand. The only thing that stops this is Lance. Sure. Oh right, Lance makes it unaffected. That's hilarious. Right. So normal summon Fenrir. I mean, he can't mega lock my zones, but I mean, we'll just be passing from here. Talk about having the Lance to stop the Imperm. Again, we can't deal with this Shifter right now. Talk about opening it both games. Alright, Big Bang went out. Yeah. We lost the one of Roar, a Foxy, and a Sign of Mining. Interesting, he's going Riseheart instead of going into Shengrir. Alright, he's gonna look at top 6 here. Oh, because this then triggers him. Alright, well. He's already normal summoned, he's already specialed. He can't special any Kashtira because he controls a monster. He's already normal summoned off of this, so I'm not exactly sure what he gets. Another birth. He's already triggered one for the turn. They're hards. Those zones are locked. I'm still under that Shifter, which is annoying. Alright, so he threw under himself the Goliath, okay. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna play a game on the D-Shifter. But at least now, I can't D-Shifter me again unless he removes it. That's the only way he can use another Shifter, so next turn I am legally allowed to continue playing the game. Again, he gets one Kashtira Birth effect, so he only gets to normal summon one guy here. Again, Kashtira can special summon themselves if you control no monsters, but that is a monster. Alright, he's going to trigger Riseheart. He's going to pop the Field Spell, send the Field Spell to add another material to him. He's going to add the Big Bang, which means when he removes the Big Bang, he can do the Yonky Splinky with it. Alright, normal summon Fenrir. No, he can still summon Riseheart, and Riseheart can become like a 7. No, he's gonna go Ogre. Okay. Not exactly sure how he's getting that Ogre out onto the field, why he has monsters. Oh. Okay. Now he has preparations, he's gonna go to attack, and I'm pretty sure I am dead. Maybe we should have put up a defense. Oh, well, we're dead. I didn't think he'd be able to get a whole bunch of monsters on the field. All right, well, we are going to be going first. So, we want to stop him altogether. Let's see. What are we going to put in our deck? We're going to take out the imperms and put it in triple D barrier. We're going to take out the tactics. But he could stop us amidst the combo. How about we do... I want the droll because he does. So how about we remove 2 Effect Veiler for 2 Gozen. Yeah, I think this works. Nice. I'm trying to think, is there point taking out this? Let's take out that Pot of Desires, put it in at least an Effect Veiler. See how well that works? We want the Nibiru's, I want the Ashes, and I want these Ghost Ogres, and I want these Drolls because he does a lot of... Does he do a lot of searching? I mean, he does some searching. If he doesn't have the pieces, he's kind of... Alright, well, we did draw what we needed to draw. We drew something that, if he decides to play on our turn. So anyways, I'm going to see what he's got. Trigger Foxy. We're going to try to go for, if he's got Ash. He is going to D-Shifter here. Gosh, why do they constantly have this? We will at least grab the Gazelle before resolution. Nothing there. Oh no, that does disappear. He did decide to activate a card, so we could look at his hand, but I'd rather just draw 2. You know what? When you draw everything you need, because Ash doesn't care where she goes, you just discard it. Droll's the only one, but you know, sometimes when you draw 2 back row, it's real fun. Anyways, intern. Again, we're under shifter for an entire turn, so I don't want to do anything with it right now. Rise a Heart. We will trigger Gozen, calling XYZ. And then we're going to do this to lock him under fire. Basically meaning he can't summon any of the others. Can't even go into any of his XYZs, so sure. Rise a Heart coming out. Sending Fenrir. Getting off my top, he sent the second D barrier, the one of Effect Veiler, and a Sign and Mining. Now we will lose, of course, this Foxy when he goes into battle. Well, like I said, now we really have him locked. He's going to lose 700 attack for what? So he can kill himself? Oh, he's trying to remove his zone lock. Being locked to fire. Because the other Kashtira's are all Earths. That's the one problem. But we're not going to give you that. Hey, did you know that Ash works under dimensional shifter? I mean, you get the secondary effect. Well, there went the Gozen match, kids. Again, he can't synchro for the turn, so whatever. Well, we did draw the rock for next turn. Funny enough. So we want to go Baylings first. What? You have to chain Bay first? How? Baylings should be on. Oh, right, I could activate. Right, I'm a dummy. Okay. Well, I'm a dummy. Big one here. And I mean, if I get the FTK here, that's the win. Which I doubt I can get it from this point. I may be able to send Summon Jack Bag. And then Finra sends that away because, yeah, that's how we work. And those two go to splash. Right, I'm locked under fire effects. Dang it, okay. I'm forgetting Smiraj Stalio's effect. Well, I'll draw him here. Blocks him from getting any other cards to his hand. Yep, that goes bye-bye now. Yeah, fun. Anytime a monster special summon. Alright, so here comes Kashtira Unicorn. He's gonna go Kashtira Birth. Bring out Rise Heart. He's just going for the kill. Rise Heart effects. Oh, I still have the Nibiru, kids. I still have the Nibiru. Now he's gonna go Scare Claw. No, he just... Dang, he was missing like one, two, three. He was missing 2 summons. Yeah, because Scare Claw can attack at defense for some weird reason. It's a super heavy samurai. We tried, folks. We tried. Well, I didn't do so great with old Salad. I think I could maybe have played game 3 a little more optimally. There. Maybe have waited on that Gozen match a little later. Maybe when he summoned out one of his like an Earth type or something, and then Gozen match from there to force it out. So then he couldn't like summon Fenrir or anything like that to remove it. But still love the deck. Still love it. Still a great deck. It's not, as you can see right here, it's very cheap, and this is a very control style deck. Like I said, all of these hand traps are very control-y. Just everything you need is a control. You just, when you run into D Shifter about 100 times over, you know, when your opponent opens it for 3 games straight, they open D Shifter. Yeah, not very fun. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Do make sure to comment. Are you a Salamangreat player? Did you play Salad? Did you, have a problem with Salad? Do you hate Salad? What type of salad do you like? Chopped salad? Caesar salad? Normal salad? The spinach salads? Let me all know down in the comments below. And also let me know, do you like the Silent, the Code Talker version of Salamangreat, or do you prefer this version of Salamangreat with no Code Talker monsters at all? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, hit the like button, and we'll see you here next time on Mama Dragon's TCG.